Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. St. Paul police are investigating the city's 39th homicide this year. That makes 2022 the deadliest ever in St. Paul history. Police tell us around 9:45 last night, officers got a call about a woman being shot at a home in the Phelan neighborhood. When officers arrived, they found a woman who had been shot in the head. At the time, she wasn't breathing. Medics provided aid, but she was pronounced dead at the scene. As investigators work to figure out what happened, they're now asking for your help.
We need help from people. We need people to call us. If anybody saw anything that occurred out there, we would encourage them to call our homicide unit at 651-266-5650. We'll be working with the Ramsey County Medical Examiner to positively identify the victim and determine her exact cause of death.
Today, the Chisago County Sheriff's Office is mourning the loss of one of its K-9 officers, Cairo. According to the Sheriff's Office Facebook page, yesterday authorities responded to a fire at the home of Cairo's handler, Deputy Nate Fisher. Cairo and the family's two other dogs died in that fire. The family wasn't home at the time. No word on what caused the fire. Well, Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison wants your take on a massive merger between Fairview Health and South Dakota-based Sanford Health. If successful, the merger would create one of the largest healthcare providers in the country. There will be public meetings across the state in January. They'll be held in St. Paul, Bemidji, Worthington, and Grand Rapids. The state of Minnesota launched a new telehealth test to treat program for people who test positive for COVID-19. It'll provide easy access to care and therapeutic treatments by downloading the Q Health app. All services, including the consultation, medication, and delivery, will come at no cost to the Minnesotans who use this service. This pilot program works with any at-home or lab COVID-19 test, regardless of brand. Tests should be PCR or antigen tests and not antibody blood test results. In other news, the Rosemont High School Marching Band is heading to Pasadena. Here's video from their final rehearsal at the Irish Sports Dome before their Tournament of Roses parade performance on January 2nd.
Even going into marching band as like a ninth grader, I never would have expected it to go this far, but now that we're here, it's really cool. We get to do something like that.
The marching band is made up of 235 students. This is the Irish's first trip to the Rose Bowl since 2014. You can watch the parade right here on KARE 11 starting at 10 a.m. our time. Well, let's check in with meteorologist Ben Derry now. Our next snowfall is on a lot of people's minds.
Yeah, absolutely. Snowy day Wednesday, and then it's about the brutal cold and wind to follow as we head into Thursday and Friday. So if you do have any errands to run, any travel, today is the best day to do it before we see things considerably go downhill later this week. Winter storm watch for all those areas in blue. Widespread 4 to 8 inches of snowfall is expected. So a half a foot of that really light and fluffy snow. And with the strong wind in the forecast, this can create blizzard conditions, especially for open terrain. Let's time out the storm. This is Microcast at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's a dry start in the Twin Cities, but not for long. Snow moves in by lunchtime. Could be heavy at times, although we're not expecting a whole lot of wind on Wednesday. Snowy throughout Wednesday evening's commute. The snow wraps up as before we wake up on Thursday, but this is when the wind is going to start to pick up. So again, any open territory, especially west and south of the Twin Cities metro, that's where we're going to find some really bad travel. And again, blustery to blizzard-like conditions are expected. Here's the current wind chill values. Feels like it's 15 below in the Twin Cities and even 20s and 30s below for western and northern Minnesota. That's what we can expect as we head deeper into the week. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, bitter cold wind chills. We have deemed both Wednesday and Thursday as weather worn days, and we'll probably see some blizzard headlines before the end of the day as well. Temperatures do rebound next week, 15 by Monday, and a good chance at reaching above freezing by next Wednesday or Thursday. CC?
All right, thanks, Ben. Well, make sure to download the KARE 11 weather app. You can get personalized forecasts, weather alerts, and check live radar anytime. It's free in every app store. Well, we're following a number of weather-related stories coming up in our newscast at 4, 5, and 6, so make sure to tune in for that. But have a great afternoon.